This is Dee with Divine Needle, and this is the weekly Age of Aquarius Spiritual Path tarot reading on time. It's actually getting done on Wednesday. You can see my little unicorn slippers I got about a year ago almost now for Christmas. Okay. They want this first. They wanted me to put out an empowering question. I have a feeling it will resonate with many of us. What is the question you want us to ask ourselves? All right. What characteristics do you value in a friend? So ask yourselves that. What is it that you value in the people closest to you? That's a really good question, right? And it says characteristics, so that's a multi-option answer. Loyalty, perhaps? Boy, that card's really bright, huh? It must be this. Let me shift this one. Let's see if that helps. It helped a little. It's just interesting lighting today. What characteristics do you value in a friend? If your friends don't meet those criteria, get new friends. I have a feeling they'll likely be out of the same crowd of people that are down here on missions so that you can share your war stories with each other. And you all tend to be extremely loyal because we have to stick together to get through this. So, yep, I actually stood up during the reading to go deposit one of my loose hairs in the trash can. Oh, okay. Even those of you that are down here on missions don't know exactly precisely what your mission is. I have a feeling it's coming to you soon. Got a little work to do, for sure. You know you have something you're supposed to be doing, but what was it, right? I know what mine is. It's helping basically with an ascension process that helps get you the hell out of this trap that you fell into, so to speak, dimensionally. All right. They wanted a Kuan Yin for today, or for this week. Remember, birds of a feather flock together. So make sure most of your friends are, the ones that you, interesting, 10 Sisters of Light right on the bottom. Don't even know what it says except for the title caught my eye. All right. A beautiful card. Really pretty. All right. Orchid. I am so with it today, I swear. It's a gloomy, overcast day again for the second day in a row. Orchid, priestess of destiny. The orchid priestess of your highest spiritual destiny calls to you now. She inspires you to discover and express your purpose. Holy crap. What did I just say? Those of you that might be on missions that haven't discovered what those are just yet, I have a feeling you're going to know what they are very, very soon. The orchid priestess of your highest spiritual destiny calls to you now. That would be me, calling all angels. Part what I said on my other channel, calling all angels. She inspires you to discover and express your purpose. You are encouraged to live into your potential with all its uniqueness and beauty. Her sweet flute playing deep in your heart, blossoms of orchid and chrysanthemum falling from her feet. She stirs your heart to quest for your true soul passion. Your true soul passion. What mission did you sign up for? I can tell you this much. It's definitely support team, trying to help the others. Parts of the Bible are right. They need to earn their ticket out. They need to earn their ticket out. And they don't have a ton of time to come around to that idea. So we got a lot of work to do in the next couple of years. Or maybe sooner. All right. They did want an oracle from this one. So we're going to get one out. Okay. That's right. Seeing beyond. It's a 36 too. The frequency 369, right? Seeing beyond. I have a feeling that's what it's going to take for you guys and myself to outstep what we're working on, or working against, I should say. All right. Going within, being able to see beyond the illusion, right? Because that is key to setting them free. All right. This coming week, what can the earthbound angels here on missions expect this coming week? Overall energy this coming week, please. All right. Two of them, the rogue and the corruptor. Oh boy. Oh boy. It's good to know what we can expect though, right? What do we need to be mindful of and or prepare for? Okay, there's that Ace of Chalices again. Okay. Or no, that's our highest priority. Okay, and what do we need to be mindful of and or prepare for? They knew what I meant. I just heard that. Okay. Gotcha, dudes. What do we need to be mindful of and or prepare for? What do we need to be mindful of and or prepare for this coming week? Wow, there we go again. 2 cards from the past reading out in this one for Wednesday's reading. Okay. Oh, not going to be an easy week, but one we must get through, right? The only way out is through. Time for a sip of coffee. All right. Eminence right underneath. The burden one, 10 of scepters, is our underlying for the week. Alrighty. The spirit resident in this card is a carrier of sorrows. The burden one is oppression we bring onto ourselves when we don't temper or when we have acquiesced to others using us as their beast of burden. There. Needed to adjust that microphone. Sorry about that. The series of decisions you have made along the way have led to this culminating point of unduly carrying the responsibility of others. Are the hands of spirit holding the rods to help you carry the weight of your load? Or are the hands of spirit presenting the burden to you to test your strength, resolve, and perseverance? Is this a divine trial or divine assistance? It is both. Keep that in mind. The mystic rose at the center between the hands symbolizes secret and mystery, indicating that you don't know everything. There are greater reasons for why you are where you are. There is purpose, and you are not yet privy to what that purpose is. The 10 of scepters is a card of laborious task. Excuse me, sorry about that. Laborious task. All right. So, divine trial and divine assistance. All right. And the overall energy for the week that we are facing is the rogue. It's funny. I didn't know because I did not study Norse mythology very much, hardly at all. I just knew some of the names of some of the characters. And I actually went and delved into the story of Loki and Sif. Evidently, the movie Thor has some of the themes of that story in it. I do not watch TV and very rarely watch a movie unless they lead me to watch it. I will be watching Thor to see if I can pick up anything from it. But anyway, the rogue, 7 of swords. The rogue is mischief personified. Here you see the story of Loki cutting off Sif's beautiful golden locks of hair while she slept. Sif is a Norse goddess of the earth, of plenitude and the grains, affinity, fertility, family, marriage, mother of might and magnificence. She was also a seer. The mind and the thought plane and the intellect are the weakening barriers to materialized success. The 7 of swords denotes an unstable mind and unstable efforts. The rogue is the spirit of cunning and scheming. We see compromised integrity, yet the rogue is also the personification of one who is misunderstood. So when this spirit appears to you, You are the rogue in pursuit of an undertaking that diverges from the mainstream. You may get blowback for it, and yet take heart that the toad on the lily pad is symbolic of a rainmaker, an omen of ambition that begets plenitude, while the snail calls in the grace of the eminence, the blessings of the nine of orbs. A little bit of roguish behavior is called for if you seek to achieve your goal. You are being challenged to confront an ethical dilemma. Will you choose to follow the rules or will you break them? It's a test of your integrity. It's likely something karmic that's happened in the past that you made the wrong decision on once before. Don't make the wrong decision again. The corruptor, 7 of chalices. 2 sevens. Interesting. Very interesting. The corruptor is the master of sophistry. Superficially, your current reasoning seems plausible, but it's fallacious. The corruptor is a spirit who appears to you now as a threshold guardian, cautioning you to redirect yourself. Like I said, you're going to get presented with a karmic thing that you failed at. Don't fail again. The corruptor personifies the pursuit of wisdom that derails into folly, wealth that leads to poverty, the sowing of seeds that becomes desolation, seeking dominance but finding subjugation. It is peace that becomes war, or well-intentioned grace that becomes ugliness. The corruptor is illusionary success and wishful thinking. You are dreaming big but acting small. We see the allegory of the 7 sins. The pig is gluttony, the snake is envy, peacock for pride, snail for sloth, lion for wrath, toad for avarice, and the goat for lust. Do not act on impulse. When the corruptor appears to you, rethink that idea you've been contemplating. It may not be prudent. Also, pay closer scrutiny to your environment. There are poisons around. The 7 of chalices is falsehood appearing as truth. This spirit appearing to you is a warning that misleading perceptions abound. So some of you may have someone in your sphere that's going to try to pull a fast one. Heads up. Your highest priority, holy water, Ace of Chalices, the purifying. You are being cleansed. You will find the inner peace you seek. Water is alchemizing in your world, materializing as concord and fruitful development in home and family and the domestic sphere, or promising prospects in love and relationships. Your soul is being purified by what is to come. Unions are forged. What fills you will wash away past hurt. There is renewal. So your soul is being purified by this burden, this challenge of the corruptor and the rogue this week. And what to be mindful of and or prepare for. The shining winds, the swirling gale. You are now being given the divine instruction to alchemize the elemental nature of air to win a battle. The alchemical instructions the Spirit brings to you now is this: conform to a shape or reference that's around you and be a flowing form of energy. While yielding yourself to the established forms and framework around you, accelerate your activities because the conditions are ripe for your advancement, and you will make great progress soon. This Spirit is the active key of illuminated consciousness, seeing beyond. The confirmation of a fully formed idea bound for manifestation so long as you take progressive action. When the Knight of Swords appears in a reading, mind and body are acting in collaboration toward achieving your goal. This is the card that prophesies imminent victory so long as you continue your proactive progress along the path you have chosen. The Shining Winds is the card that confirms full realization and understanding of a dilemma and figuring out how to troubleshoot or solve that dilemma. Excuse me. Now, what is left to do is to act upon the solution. This card also marks the need to change your perspective so you can advance further on your path so that mind and body can be aligned. Shift your mindset and you will accomplish more. All right. It appears you're going to have a test in your path. I hope you pass, because it'll be purifying if you do. Taking action against whatever this is. Whatever this is. And remember the questions. Stand in your power, Dark Horse. They wanted you to see that. What characteristics do you value in a friend? Not only when you answer that, you're answering how you should act as one as well. Also, remember, if you don't know what your mission is, you're going to soon find out. Okay? The Orchid Priestess. Your highest spiritual destiny calls to you. So you need to discover your purpose if you don't know what it is yet. See beyond the illusion. Anyway, I hope you all have a fantastic week. And it looks like it's going to be a challenging one. Yeah, the divine trials are not over yet for many of us. But it seems many are passing with flying colors, and they wanted you to know that. Anyway, you are loved beyond your wildest dreams.